Hello and welcome to a brand new FIFA 18 Career Mode series with Everton Football Club. This football series is based on after the January transfer window where all the purchases have been made. Some high expensive purchases made. I think this is the biggest transfer window in the Premier League, well, ever since the stats have begun. Everton have had a relatively poor season. Haven't hit it off. They're behind in the top six, behind the likes of Leicester, Burnley, who have done a lot better than them, even with their relatively low transfer budgets. This episode will be about assessing the squad, who needs to be brought in and who needs to be brought out, and just try to push for at least a domestic honour. We're in the Europa League, of course. Maybe try to get as far as possible in that, and see how well we get in the Premier League. The difficulty will be in world class. I haven't really played on FIFA for a while, so I think that will suit my ability. So, assessing the squad, we had a couple of January transfer purchases, high ones, with Tushan coming from Besiktas, coming from around about £27 million. He did really well in the Champions League for Besiktas, and he did score very important goals. And the other one is Walcott after ending his stay at Arsenal. You know, his rating has dropped to 79 from 80, but with the man of his qualities, he's just, I mean, look at them statistics, still quick. Look at his agility, his sprint speed, he's still got them abilities to perform. You know, stuff like marking, heading, accuracy, it's relatively important, we don't need him for that. But the rest of him is high 70s, around about there. So I think he's a great addition to Everton. Of course, you know, looking at the other squad, we've got Rooney, of course, our captain, Sigurdsson on the left, and I think this is a very good partnership, Schneiderlin and Guy. I don't know why they haven't really gelled, to be fair, because if you look at their ratings, you know, 83, 82, they're very quality players, but, you know, haven't. I think the downfall when it comes to Everton is their defence. I mean, Holgate changed from right back to centre back. Got Coleman, but you know, looking at the rest of it, Martinez 70 left back in the Premier League, that's just not great. You know, the defence really needs some work. On the bench, you know, we will try and change up the rest of these lot. We've got Niasse, Calvert-Lewin, Balassi, Davis, Keane, Mangala, obviously coming in line for Man City during the January transfer window, and the rest of the squad, we got Jagielka, Baines, Klaassen, Funes Maurice, Kenny. So it looks like it was built on a 5 at the back, really, with the selection of centre backs in there. We may change it up, may use a 3-4-3 club formation or 3-5-1-2 formation sort of thing. We'll see how it goes, really, because, you know, 3 at the back, it's kind of worked with a few teams, with Chelsea, for example. Tried to work around it, but, you know, sorting out the squad first, looking at it, thinking, we've got another left back in there, so we've got 3 left backs. You know, we don't really need that many left backs. You know, looking at that, we don't need 3 left backs. They'll be going. Some of them are out on loan or transfer. Looking at that, I don't think rate Holgate, but I think Keane. You know, looking at that, it's a big difference in overall quality. Martina. You know, Leighton Baines are definitely coming in, but Luke Arbut, 24, you know, he's only that rated. You know, we could be a lot better than that. You know, looking at that, that's probably my main squad to be. May change up to 3 at the back, like I did say. Put 3 for centre backs, but that's something to look at. Okay, we've relatively assessed the squad. You know, see who we got to put out on transfer list. You know, we've got 3 goalkeepers. Looking at Stecklenburg, he's 34. We don't really need him. We've got Rubles in there as well as our backup goalkeeper for cup games, that sort of thing. But even then, he's 27, 74 rated. I think we could purchase a better backup goalkeeper, but I'm not really keen on selling. But if we do get a decent transfer offer, then yeah. Seamus Coleman, he's their best right back. We can't sell him. Got Kenny, he's 20 years old, 69. I'd definitely keep him on the books because of the domestic cups that we're involved in the Europa League. I think he'd be a great addition. Got Keane, Ashley Williams, Pennington, Brownie all out on loan. Got Jagielka, 34, 79. Might as well just keep him, really, because we need that influence. But I'm not fussed. He's 34 at the end of the day. We can invest a bit more money into youthful centre back. Got Funes Mori 77, Mangala obviously on loan. Holgate, yeah, definitely keeping. You know, he's 20 years old. Look at the variety of positions he could play. Feeney, 18 years old. We'll be putting him on loan. And we've got Robertson, Galloway out on loan as well. I mean, these the two other left backs. You know, we really do need to get rid of a few. Garber, we don't really need him. 24 centi rated. Martina again, can't really sell him. I'm not sure. He came in the summer transfer. Can't. We've got Folds, 57, 19. Again, we've just got too many left backs. We've got Baines, Williams out on loan. Got a Gay. Got Schneiderlin. Besic, of course, he's out on loan at Middlesbrough. Got McCarthy as well, and we can put him out on loan as well. Got Vlasic, Balassi, Walcott. Balassi 20, I didn't really realise, I thought he'd be a bit younger to be fair. Got Walcott, of course, Davis, Keeping, Klassen, Connor Grant, 22, 66, alright, we don't really need him to be fair. Sigerson, Lookman's out on loan at Leipzig. I'm not sure why. He's been one of the best performers when he's ever had a chance to play for Everton. Got Evans, sorry. We'll put him on loan really. And we've got Rooney, got Niasse. We don't really need Niasse. I don't think he's 75 rated. I think Everton could do better. Calvert-Lewin. We've got Toshan, and we've got Sanjo, who's out on loan at Sevilla. So that's the overall look of the squad. We are involved in a pre-season tournament as well. Try to get as far as possible as that. It's 8 million prize money to be won there with the likes of. We've got first game Milan, Sporting Lisbon, and Nantes. Looking at the overall budget, finances. That's all irrelevant. Not sure how that makes sense because this he returned back to Barcelona, so he wasn't really sold to Watford. Anywho, look at that. Look at the state of the budget. Yeah, 73. Now, if we change it up a bit, you know, it's a lot of money. We have got a big budget here. You know, we leave it at 80. We're getting rid of something. Make it to £70 million. £70 million budget and £300,000 wage budget. That is a lot of money to be spent. And looking at the squad, we'll be selling a few players, but you know, a couple of purchases will be made. Looking up front as well, a striker is maybe needed. You know, Calvin 71. He's not going to be leading the line along with Toshan if Toshan gets injured. You know, looking at else, there isn't much to be said. A defender, need to get rid of a few to be fair. Possibly a winger, you know, that's something to look at. But overall, it's a decent squad. It just hasn't gelled together in this time. So in the comments below, post anyone that you may like to see. You know, any transfers. You know, no matter what the player, you'll see what we can do. Try to put an offer in, loan or permanent deal. And it's all about rebuilding the Everton squad. See what you think of it. And just post any other comments in below. Positive or negative feedback helps. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Hit the subscribe button and follow me on Twitter. Bye.